So, at some point along your journey post-awakening, as you embark on your healing and ascension, you will come to a point where you'll begin to evolve. But before this evolution can take place, your life will be turned upside down right in front of your eyes. This is a process that I call the breakdown before the breakthrough. It will feel as if you're being punished as you watch your life get torn apart right in front of your eyes. In this video, we're discussing the transitional process right before you level up. But before we get into it, let me take a moment to say hello and welcome to everyone. If you're new here, I go by the name Inspired Seeker, and on this channel, we discuss spirituality, personal development, and narcissism. So if any of that appeals to you, or if you feel called to, then by all means join us, and I promise you will not regret that decision. Now, let's get into the message, guys. The breakdown before the breakthrough. And I'd like to start with a story. Imagine trying to build your dream home, okay? First, you will find a location, then you will acquire a piece of land, right? Now, you got this land now, you're ready to build. But before you build, you have to clear the land, right? If there are any trees or any bushes or anything, even old structures, you're going to have to clear it, right? You're going to have to demolish any old structures and clear any bushes or any trees that may be up on that land and level the land before you can proceed to build, right? Essentially, this is a similar process that's taking place in your life. As you begin your healing journey and you begin your ascension journey, guys, you're gonna have to let go of your old life, okay? This is essentially out with the old and in with the new, like they say, Certain things will have to depart your life in order for you to grow and evolve the way that you are intended to, okay? And so that's what's taking place at this particular point here, okay? As you embody more light and your vibration goes up, your frequency goes up, things that are no longer a vibrational match for you, or things that are no longer a vibrational match for your evolved self, will essentially be removed out of your life so they don't become detrimental to your future or to your new life, so to speak, right? These things can range from people to environments, locations, to activities, to things, possessions. It could be a myriad of things, okay? As I said earlier, it will feel as if you're being punished as you watch your life that you thought, this is the life I'm supposed to be living. I'm living my best life. And then suddenly, everything just goes haywire around you. Guys, understand that this is happening for you, and it's a process that we all do go through along the awakening journey, okay? You're not being punished, even though it may feel as if you're being punished, You're not being punished. It's a part of the journey, it's a part of the process, and we all undergo this process, okay? Know that this is all being done in the name of your evolution and anything that's no longer in alignment with you is being taken out of your life so you could begin to grow and evolve without any distractions, so to speak. Okay, so let's start with the people, guys. You may suddenly lose someone that you held very dear to you. You may lose someone that you held close to you. Okay, someone that has been a part of your life for decades, let's say. Okay, someone that you grew up with. Okay, your biological family members for some of us. Okay, we will grow apart from these individuals, or some of us, it could be our significant others, our lovers. Okay, we suddenly grow apart from these individuals. It will manifest itself as if there's a problem between us and these individuals suddenly, but really what's happening in the background is that energetically you have changed. Okay, energetically you have changed, and your energy or your current vibration and frequency is no longer in alignment with theirs, and so there's a lot of friction going on between the two of you. All right, so what's happening is that energetically things are being realigned, things are being adjusted, things are being moved around in the background to allow you to proceed along your journey without being held back by someone close to you. Okay, so for some of us, it could be our friends, our best friends. It could be our co-workers. It could be our lovers. It could be our biological family, our parents, our siblings, and those type of people. Okay, people that we held close to us. Okay, but one thing that I will continue to say, which holds true, is that anything that's meant for you will always be for you. Okay, so this change here, or this separation, I should say, right, is temporary. And once the time is right for you guys to reunite, you will be reunited at some point. And that's if these individuals are meant to be a part of your journey. Okay, maybe at that particular point in time, their purpose in your life has already been fulfilled. And so it's time for them to move on and let someone else enter your life. Okay, I remember having a conversation with a friend of mine recently, and he mentioned, everybody that we encounter in life come to serve a particular purpose. And I was like, yeah, I know that. I talked about this in one of my videos, actually. And we went on to have a good conversation about it. But the key thing is, we don't learn how to release folks once their purpose is done. Okay, we tend to hold on to folks even after their purpose is done. And this usually keep us stagnant or lead us into negative territories, I would say. Okay, so essentially that's what's happening here. Okay, these folks are not enemies of yours. Their purpose in your life is essentially served, and so they're being removed so other individuals can enter your life to serve different purposes. Okay, but as I said, if they are meant to be a part of your journey moving forward, you will always reunite with them. Okay, they will not go anywhere. All right, now let's talk about activities. Okay, activities, guys, this could be your career or your job. Okay, something that you love doing, something that you've been doing for years. Okay, it's no longer in alignment with the new you. It's no longer in alignment with the evolved you. It's no longer in alignment with the person you are becoming. Okay, or it's holding you back from moving forward to do the things that you came here to do. Okay, from moving forward to serve your purpose, for instance. Okay, is holding you back from expanding. Okay, maybe it's limiting you. All right, and it feels like you're just wasting your life away. Okay, but you've been doing it for so long, you feel like this is my life, essentially. Okay, I've been living this way for so long. All right, so it could be that. Okay, for some of us, it could be bad habits. Okay, something that we've been doing our entire adult lives. Maybe we like to go out partying. Maybe we like to go out drinking. Right? Or we like to go out, chase after women, chase after men, whatever the case may be for you. Okay. At this particular juncture here now, that activity is no longer in alignment with your current vibration. That activity is no longer in alignment with who you are and who you are becoming. Okay. And so it will be removed abruptly in order for you to focus on becoming the best version of yourself. Okay. So activities could be that, could be your job. It could be what it is that you do for a living. It could be something that you've been doing for a very long time, but it's proven to be detrimental to you, or detrimental to your health, or detrimental to your growth. Right? It's limiting your growth in one capacity or another. And so that will be removed out of your life, essentially. Okay. So if you hear stories of people leaving their marriages, or leaving their relationships, or leaving their jobs, or leaving their careers abruptly after they awaken, these are examples of these type of separations I'm talking about here. Okay. As I said earlier, understand that this is all happening for you. Okay. You're not being punished. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you so you could fully evolve into the version of yourself that you came here to be. All right. Now let's talk about locations or environments. Okay. Guys, some of us have become so accustomed to staying in a particular environment for so long, we are essentially considered being in our comfort zones. Okay. Maybe this is our childhood home. Maybe this is our childhood neighborhood, wherever it may be for you. Okay. But the key thing is you basically know everybody in that neighborhood, right? You know everybody that lives around you. You know the shops, the stores around you, the markets, you know everybody. Okay. And so you have become accustomed to living in this particular location, and this is considered your comfort zone, and it may be limiting your growth. It may be limiting your evolution. Okay. As we know, guys, growth happens outside of the comfort zone. Okay. And so for some of us, we may have to leave a location behind and go to a whole new location in order to discover our purposes. Okay. I know a few chosen ones who had to leave their old locations behind, and once they moved to their new location, they discovered their purpose. Suddenly, the environment may become toxic for you, or you just feel like, I don't feel alive in this place anymore. Okay. These are signs that it's time to move on. Okay. But nonetheless, that's an example of an environment you would have to leave behind. Okay. And I know it could be a painful process, especially like I said, you've called this place home. Okay. You've called this place home for years, and you know your neighbors know you, you have a relationship with the people in the neighborhood and all of those type of things. And now imagine having to leave it all behind and go start over somewhere else. This is what makes the process painful, but understand that it's all happening for you. It's all happening for your evolution. Okay. And also things, guys, things could be possessions, could be things that you've acquired over the years. Okay, I know one of the things that we experience along the journey is that we begin to realize that life is not about how much possession you have accumulated or how much possession you can accumulate, but rather what you're doing with these things. Okay, so some of us end up having to let go a lot of things. We go on this journey of minimizing our lives, so to speak. Okay, we only want to have the things that we need, essentially. Okay, and then we could help others with anything else that's extra. Okay, so some of us may be called to donate our things, our properties, our possessions. Okay, sell our things and use the money for other things. These types of deals. Okay, but you will come to that realization when the time comes for you. Okay, I know for me, I've had to donate a vehicle, okay, that I felt like, okay, it's time to let this go. You may suddenly go through your house, go through your closets and get rid of half of your clothing, donate half of your clothing. You may go through your house, donate half of your possessions. You may donate a vehicle. You may donate some of your property to the less fortunate, okay? These are all things that happen as part of the process that we all go through. All right. So your evolution will require a different version of you. And this version of you is no longer in alignment with these things that's being taken out of your life. And so understand that it's all happening for you, and understand that you're not being punished. Okay, this is in the name of you becoming a better version of yourself. All right, so I hope I made it clear enough, guys. The breakdown before the breakthrough. Okay, how you see your life get turned upside down right before your evolution starts. Okay, energetically, things are being moved around, things are being realigned, things are being adjusted so you could begin your evolution, so you could begin evolving and growing the way you are intended to. Okay, so take a moment to share your thoughts and experiences in the comment section. And if you're new here and you find value in this, then also stick around, because there should be another video or playlist popping up somewhere here. If you would like to consult with me one-on-one, feel free to send me an email, or if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. My email is in the channel description. Until next time, guys, peace, love, and more life.